Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a pizza flatground trap in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So this is just like a normal flatground trap, except it's on a 90-degree angle and you can trap players from not just one direction. So now without any ado, let's begin. So what we want to do now first is dig an 11 by 11 by 5 hole. So we're just gonna go down 5 blocks like this, and I'll just use command blocks, but if you're in a survival world then you obviously have to mine it out manually. Right, so I've got the hole completed here. We're just gonna go to one of the corners and then we're gonna go diagonally 3 blocks into the square. So first we're gonna take out our glass blocks. So place down a glass right there. Then any blocks you want, 4 blocks to either side of the glass. And then we're just gonna place down redstone dust on top like this. And then now, I'm gonna come over this way, place a glass block diagonally above this one, redstone dust on top, and then another glass right here with redstone dust on top again. Now take out your service block, so right here it's the grass block, and we're just going to place it right there. Alright, so now we're going to place down 3 blocks, just like this. Redstone dust right there. Repeater set to 3 ticks. Another redstone dust. A block diagonally up, and then redstone dust on top. We're going to put a torch down right there. And then 2 blocks this way. Redstone dust on top. Oh, whoops, a block there actually. Redstone dust on top. Then a block diagonally up this way, and then another block diagonally up this way. 2 blocks like that. And then now we're gonna place down redstone dust on these. Alright. Now I'm gonna pull this back 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually just 3 blocks. Right, like that. Redstone dust there. Repeater, set it to 2 ticks, and then another redstone dust right there. Now we're going to place down a sticky piston right there, and then another sticky piston right there. Alright. Now we're going to come over this side, and we're just going to basically do the same thing as what we did over there. So just 3 blocks again. So 1, 2, 3. Redstone dust. Repeater set to 3 ticks. Another redstone dust. Block right there. Redstone torch on top. And redstone dust on top of that block. And then our blocks out this way. 2 blocks like that. Over there. Alright. And then again diagonally upwards. Just like this. Oops. Alright, so dust there as well. And then I'm gonna put our sticky piston right here, so it's powered. And then when I come over here, 4 blocks like that. Dust here, redstone repeater here. Set it to 2 ticks like that. Dust there, and then another sticky piston just right there. Alright, so we should have this shape like this. Alright, now next thing we're going to do, we're going to come over down here and place down 3 redstone dust just below like that. Actually just 2, and on this last one instead we're going to place down a repeater, and then we're going to set that to 1 tick. And this block right here, we're just going to place the block on top, redstone torch on either side. So now if we take out our pressure plates, we should be able to see that this whole circuit gets connected. Alright. So now what we'll do on top of these 2 torches is we're going to place down sticky pistons, so they should be powered right now. So it should look like this. And then now follow really closely. We're gonna take out our slime and our honey. We're gonna come over this side, and then we are going to place down our honey. So we just come over here. We can place down our honey looking like this. Oops. Right. Then now on the other side, we're going to place down our slime. So 1 block right there, and then 4 blocks behind it, looking like this. And this is where your victim's going to fall through. So we're just going to come under these blocks and then break out their shape for where your victim's going to fall through. And then you can just build whatever trap you want, maybe a drip zone trap, or maybe just a funnel, and then into the armor stand crit out, which I have made another tutorial for in my channel. So if you do want to build that underneath, then feel free to check out that video, which I'll link in the end screen of this video. Alright, now back to the build. Alright, so we're just gonna power this so you see that it can separate and looking like that. Alright, so for now I'll just power it with that, and we can fill in our obsidian. So we'll fill in these spaces, so just follow closely. And this is to ensure that the machine doesn't stick to any blocks. Alright. And then of course you can also layer all these lower layers with your crafting table, so just like that. And then you can also switch out this block for a crafting table, and then you have to put the torches back on. And so just continue placing crafting tables until the bottom of your trap. So I'm just gonna layer obsidian over here as well, like that. Alright, and so just place it all back up so that it looks like this. And we're gonna go to the next step. So pistons, we're gonna place them down right here. So 5 of them like that, and then another layer on top of those. Alright. Then now we're gonna place down blocks like this. Oops. Like this. And then redstone dust on top of all of them, looking like that. Now an observer here, and then also an observer right here. And then you're gonna take out your service block, which is grass in this case, and then just layer them on top like that. And now if you press the pressure plate, you should see that it pushes up these grass blocks so that when your enemies jump, they won't be able to, and they'll fall straight into your trap. And to reset it is pretty simple. You just have to break down all of these pistons, and then just place down your pistons again, and then the service block on top. So just like this. And then now, of course, you have to fill it all back in. So the grass blocks, well, grass in this case, grass blocks on top. And then you can fill in the rest of the areas that you have mined out. So just like this. And then, of course, all of these empty spaces that we haven't used, you can, of course, no need to mine out. But for the sake of this video, it is the easiest to explain that it's an 11 by 11 by 5 hole. So now if you see, I walk onto the pressure plate, it pushes up and opens up this trap, which the players will fall through. And to reset the trap, we just have to break down these pistons, the grass blocks on top, pistons below, grass block, 2 pistons below, grass block, and repeat the same for all of these holes. Alright. So when he starts running, you can step back and he'll be instantly pushed into the trap. And with these 5 blocks going up, you won't be able to jump through the gap and just fall straight into your trap. Alright? Thank you for watching this tutorial, and if you have enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing, because that would help me out a lot, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by 2026, and as you see, I am still quite a bit away from 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, it would actually help me out a lot. And also, please do like this video, share it to your friends so that it gets more popularity. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.